Oh man, I just want to watch some TV. Who the fuck put their knives here? Oh, sorry. Hope you're okay. Why, hello there and welcome to Stereo 3D Plays and this first impressions video of Cooking Simulator VR. Quite an interesting, unexpected title in my list. This was gifted to me by my good friend Eincrou from Eincrou Productions Co. I'm gonna link his channel in the description of this video if you want to go say hi. In the meantime, I'm going to jump into this goofy ass looking game, but I'm gonna do it on a serious note today because there's two things I want to check out. First off, how are the physics going to be? This is a cooking simulator after all, so I'm expecting precise physics, especially the cutting. It's going to be interesting to see how the game does it. The second thing I want to do today is if I approach this seriously and actually play by its rules, can I actually get something out of it? Is it going to be worth my time? More importantly, is it going to be worth your time? So we're gonna find out today what there is to Cooking Simulator VR. It's not gonna be a long video, much shorter than usual, but I should cover all the basics and we'll be good to go with a summary at the end. First things first, we're gonna check out the settings menu. We got 5 tabs in the settings menu: general, video, audio input, and VR. The most interesting one right now is video because it defaults to medium and the resolution scale on medium is at 65%, which is criminally low. And when I switched it to high, I was surprised to find out that it was only going up to 75%. I like the rest of the settings in high, so I'm just gonna change this to 100, not 110. There we go, apply this, and now I'm running at the full resolution that I have configured, and all that aliasing I could see a minute ago is gone. So much better. So make sure to visit the video tab because the default resolution is incredibly low and it will look blurry for you. So go to the VR tab where you have your typical control options. This is a lot more extensive than I expected for a game like this. I thought a game like this would have like 2-3 options, but it's cool to see that it starts off on smooth movement and rotation. Teleport is not on by default. You have quite a few options here. You can grab mechanic, hold, or just tap once. You can actually enable a remote grab if you're limited on space. Left and right hand can be switched. So this is really a good set of options for a game like this. In the new game menu, I'm presented with 4 game modes: Sandbox, Cooking School, Leaderboard Challenge, or Career Mode. I'm gonna take Cooking School. Like I said, I want to take a serious approach and see if I can get something out of this, so we're gonna go cooking. Using knife. Most products can be sliced into smaller pieces. Grab knife, cut 4 slices of bread and put them on a plate. Okay, so I can get nice and close here. Okay, this I really like, that it actually places the item in your hand, that you don't have to like do like VR chat and start like re-grabbing the item 5 or 6 times. So I have to cut 4 slices of bread, and watch this. I'm actually gonna make them very thin because I want to see how this goes. Okay, it's not that precise, but look at this. I was able to do a very thin one right here. That's actually kind of impressive. Cut 4 slices of bread and put them on a plate. Okay. I hope that slice counts. Honestly, that is, after all, a slice of bread. Yes, it does count. You finished this tutorial. Okay. If you need something to cook, you can buy it just from shelves, baskets, or the fridge. Find anything you want and get it, but be careful. Everything has its price. Take a plate from the stack. Put 1 potato and 1 onion onto the plate. Open the fridge and put 1 salmon piece on the plate. Okay, take a plate from the stack. I presume these are onions? Yes, and open the fridge and put 1 salmon. Right, this is a nice fucking fridge. Hey. Let me. Right. I'm going to presume that this is salmon. Okay. This might actually get interesting. This is going to be the cooking part. Preparing meat. We want to fry meat on both sides. You can turn it around using a spatula or tongs. Try it out. Turn on the grill. Okay. Turn over the steaks using grill tongs or spatula. So I don't know how to do remote grabbing yet. Wait until the steaks are ready. Am I supposed to press a certain button? Okay, I see how they did this. I thought I was going to be able to do it entirely physically, but no. I actually need to... and I can't put it back down. Okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. Wait until the steaks are ready. We are done. When you go to school, you actually have to like read the instructions. I was putting the ingredients on the wrong thing, and that is just amazing. Thyme dried, 3 grams almost, 3 grams. And then we got our butter thingy. Wow, that's already a lot. Very nice. Okay, use 5 grams of pepper, 3 grams of cilantro leaves, and 15 milliliters of sunlight to season pork shoulders. Okay, well, pork shoulder is gonna have a bit of an issue here. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit overdone. Hell yeah! All right, this would be suspicious tasting as fuck. But what we can do is we can burn our hands by taking the steaks off and just cook this. Whoa, that's okay. Whoa! We got some physics going on here. I wonder if I can just Yep, I've got too much down there. Hang on. Big pot. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're gonna do this gently. Go to. I can hear the other thing cooking too. All right, let me. There we go. Okay, and turn on the tap and add. Okay. Right. Is it 200? They said. Yep. There we go. That's so interesting. Okay. That's actually an interesting mechanic. I didn't expect something like that. Oh, it looks like we're going to be doing some oven repair here. Repairing. Kitchenware can be damaged or destroyed during the game. You can fix it by using a phone. Take phone. Choose a repair company. And wait until repair is over. Okay. Oh, there we go. Fast service. Fast service. There we go. Let's take the fastest one and see what they can do for me. Okay. That's lovely. Grab the tablet, learn about the tablet interface, buy a small pot. Okay. Spices, liquid, utensils, miscellaneous. Small pot. Buy. There you go. Look at that. Simple so far. This is not a complicated game at all. Once you get started, I guess it's just going through all these mechanics over and over. PC and mouse, that's your personal computer. Here you can manage your work in your kitchen. Grab a mouse and go through every menu. Grab mouse, learn PC UI, learn about every tab. Okay. And decorations, design your kitchen as you wish. Very cool, very cool. So that is the entire tutorial completely done. That was unbelievably easy. I can actually grab the items here, that's funny. Okay, I just wanted to see the kitchen and see what I can do during the sandbox mode where I could just mess around with the objects. It's a bit annoying when you grab an object and it just grabs something else. A lot of fish in here. Ooh. All right, welcome to the Stereo 3D Productions kitchen, where today we're going to try to make a sandwich. Oh, that's interesting now. Oh, did you see what happened there? It actually kind of freaked out. Kind of got pushed aside. I'm very interested to see if we could pull something like this off. Nice. Oh, I don't believe it. That's actually easier than the real thing. Hey, get the... Yeah, maybe I have to fucking hold it in place while I cut it. Hello. Why is this knife not fucking cutting? Okay, well, fuck you. Too much. So the physics are a bit janky, I will say. This is more or less what I expected from this. There are moments where it does something impressive, but then you find yourself trying to cut a fine piece. I got lucky with the meat. I don't think I could reproduce this twice in a row. Oh, my bread. I don't know why I took 2 entire loaves, but I'm just making 2 sandwiches, man. What are you doing there? That's some kind of physics I wanted to check out over here. So, oh, I got our pieces of steak. What I can do, actually, let's put our pieces of bread here too. Hey, that is not... That would actually annoy me if I were actually taking this game seriously, which I kind of am right now. That would genuinely annoy me. That's a bit unfortunate that things like that can happen. I barely touched the thing to, like, get it out of the way, and now I'm making chunky style sandwiches. So I'm just gonna forego the plate, if you will pardon me. I don't feel like being here all day. I like how the steak color is changing. So, oh yeah, I almost forgot. This, I wanted to do this and see if it's actually gonna make it happen. I'm gonna slightly overcook these steaks because I kind of reacted on this too late. Oh look, it's just enough. Look at that. What the hell? Why can I not pick this up? Why does it... Yeah, this would genuinely, probably if I took it seriously, really annoy me. Honestly, that is not... We're gonna try to get this done, but that is not optimal, my friend. That is not optimal. Oh, we have our bacon too, so I can actually grab that. I'm sorry for being stingy on the bacon. I just forgot to grab enough pieces. I was originally planning... Come on, man. I was originally planning to make 1 of these. Yeah, this is... Good thing I did this. Good thing I loaded into the sandbox mode. I wanted to make some cool looking sandwiches out of fucking pieces of steak. I can barely do that. This is actually really, really important that I did this, I find. Look, man, I cannot even pick up the items that I've just cooked. They're like clipping through the fucking table. And then the hand doesn't want to come up. Then I basically have to reassemble this shit on the plate. So I guess you don't want to put things directly on the counter, question mark? It's a little bit annoying. I'm going to be really gentle with the plate so it doesn't fucking break again. I sadly would not recommend this. However, look at this. Look at this absolute work of art with a game that doesn't work very well, I must say. This is one of these rare times where I make a whole first impressions review. I'm not memeing, and I don't recommend what I tried. Yeah, sorry, Eincrou. This definitely ain't it. I am not impressed at all. I think visually it's good looking. I think it's simplistic, obviously. I didn't expect very much out of it. I think the physics are interesting, but they just don't play out that well. And as a game, as something you'd want to do, I'm starting to get ambulance simulator vibes, to be honest with you. That's all I got for you tonight, folks. I'm trying to cut these things as small as possible. I hope you enjoyed. Shorter video than usual. I didn't have much to show in this, but just cooking. It does work. The tutorial was very smooth, but this is not what I'd recommend because the second I loaded into Sandbox and tried to make something that was semi-serious, I immediately ran into issues, really basic issues, and I can only imagine if you're trying to do the recipes and that shit starts happening that you're just not going to enjoy yourself. So that's it. Thanks for watching all the way through. I'll see you next time.